Alright nerds, we're back for another beer review, and we got a cool one today from Hitachino Nest Dai Ale Japanese, you heard me, Japanese IPA. This one coming through Ibaraki Ken, Japan, the Kyuchi Brewery. February 20th was the day it was bottled, so it's a little old, but for an IPA, maybe not too bad. This comes in a little 11.2 fluid ounce bottle, coming in at 6%. Brewed with the Japanese wild bred mandarin orange Fukuri Mikan and aroma hops with hints of orange. A great amount of malty umami taste complements well with the fruity citrus flavor. Let's see if they're right. I'm going to crack this baby. Oh, is this just a twist top? Nope. Okay, I'm going to put it down just in case. There we go. Just needed a little bit of balance. My weak women hands couldn't open it. Alright. So Hitachino, eh? I've never heard of this brewery. I did some research first because I was very curious. I'm just going to watch as I pour here. I was told to pour the whole thing. You get a different feel than just a taster. Anyways, as I was saying, I did a little research. This beer is, everybody says it's super rare to find, but I read American reviews and British reviews and European reviews of this, so hard to find. I found this, surprisingly, at a local liquor store. I found some Polish beer. I got some Hobgoblin from England, some like cool finds. I got High Alive from Cigar City, which I'm super excited to review. So I was able to find some cool beers this go around, and this one is the Dai IPA Orange IPA Ale. I just said ale twice. You can smell the ale you can smell the orange right on top. I got ale in my head. I'm going to have ale in my belly. Oh yeah, you can smell orange peel. Beautiful body too, like very orangey, amber, small white head. Yeah, orange, that orange peel, that dryness from the orange peel, very dry. It smells very good. A little bit of malt. Very balanced aroma, very balanced body. If it's anything like normal Japanese products, it'd be very balanced and very well done, because that is kind of their gig, and that's what I read a lot about, is how perfectly balanced this beer is. Normally I don't go in for reviews, but I wanted to make sure, because it's so quote-unquote foreign, I wanted to make sure I had everything down pat and was doing it all good. Alright, so I'm going to give this a try. Cheers. Orange is not as pronounced as I thought it would be. It's quite malty. Bitterness at the back, but not super hard. And just nice like orange and orange peel flavors. Balanced by the malt, balanced by the bitterness. It comes off like, I mean, take the orange out of it. The style isn't very American. It's like Brewdog a little bit, like say Punk IPA. Different kind of balance, different kind of hops, different kind of malt. Citrus, slightly sticky, slightly resinous, but very well balanced. You get the malt, then you kind of get that fruit sweetness as it like pours over your tongue. Then you get the bitterness from the hops at the end. I have no idea what hops are in here. It doesn't say on here anywhere. And it doesn't say on any website I found. So I was hoping to find out what kind they use. Could be pretty interesting. I assume it'd be fairly different. Probably British style hops. Although it does kind of have that Cascade Centennial West Coast thing going for it, where it's more like pine underlay. But definitely, like, they actually put real orange in here. They put What was it here? Fakuru Makan. Hopefully I said that right. So, like, essentially wild bred Mandarin. It says on here... Yeah, it doesn't really say much else. No, I can't see anything. But it's very cool. I was pretty shocked that in tiny little Lethbridge, in the middle of nowhere, I was able to find this, along with like a selection of other beers I didn't think I could find. Like Highlight. Excuse me, like Hobgoblin. So definitely, as stores in town become smarter to the scene, and as more and more of us get into it, whether it's myself or other drinkers in town, stores are starting to compete, it seems like. We've had one Andrew Hilton around for a long time. They have a whole fridge of just like weird lambics and sours and gooses, and they have lots of like imported like brewery stuff from like Dutch brewery and Belgian and German brewery stuff, porters. Hard to find international stuff. So it seems other liquor stores in town, distilled liquor, Parkside, are really reaching out there and stretching and doing some research to see what to bring in. I mean, they didn't have a lot of these. They had single bottles. So I bet you they bought a 6-pack or 4-pack, whatever these come in. I assume a 6-pack. And they're going to try and see what it does. So, I mean, they sold one now by having it. And it was so different and so neat to see something like this. Again, never heard of these guys. Never heard of this beer. Never heard of this brewery. Never really thought about Japan as a beer scene. So it's really interesting. So it got me looking and Googling and how there's like there's a craft beer, pretty big craft beer community in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Chile, Korea, all these places I never thought, Vietnam, right? So it's interesting. I wonder if that's like American, European tourists bringing that in, or if it's a worldwide thing, or for somebody like McKellar, who's kind of like that roguish gypsy traveling brewer. So it's really interesting to see what's kind of going on in the world. And if this beer is any indication, international beer is very good. This is so perfectly balanced. It's not super fruity. It's like West Coast style. So the tropical fruits are underneath, kind of tied in with the resinous stickiness, like I mentioned. It was hoppy, but not too hoppy. So like British style married to West Coast American styles. It's really, really cool beer. Really, really tasty. But it's an IPA drink or IPA. I don't think this is a beer like, say, the Haze Grays, where they're leaning into getting non-IPA drinkers in. They'll tone down the IBUs, pop the fruit up, pop the experience, the look. Oh, it's thick, it's juicy, bright nuclear orange. No, they're going for like, it's golden beer. It's bitter. It's malty. Has some fruit underlie. Definitely orange, which is really really weird, really interesting. It's not a flavor very prominent in beer. You never really think about it. You get like, yeah, the fleshy blood orange kind of thing, right? But it's usually like mango, pineapple, grapefruit, passion fruit, the usual. So it's neat that real like Mandarin, that instant sweetness, that juicy sweetness you get in here. So it's really good. Obviously, I keep drinking it. Cool. So that was Dai Dai, D-A-I, IPA Hitachino Nest Dai Dai Ale from Kyuchi Brewery in Japan. Great beer. Arigato gozaimasu. I hope I said that right. It's been a long time since I said that. From my long days ago in karate, as a kid and stuff. So, anyways, fantastic beer. Comment below if you've had this. Other international beers you can try. Looking around and seeing all these beers from all over the world on these shelves, and I noticed this trend, and maybe it was just the one store, of kind of like lagers of the world. Like, here's all the Budweisers of the world. Tusker and stuff from Czechoslovakia and Poland and all over Europe. And Mexico, and a whole bunch of places. I think there's some Chinese stuff up there. Anyway, so I might do a week of should I try these beers. I was going to say a week of shitty beers, but they actually might be good. We'll see. And that's just super, super negative. Who wants to watch me try bad beer? They might be good. I don't know. We're going to try it out. So I'll do that sometime upcoming when I have time and motivation. We got a whole bunch of cool, very cool tastings coming up. Very cool reviews. Another What's Brewing, Dylan's Piggyback Routinery. We have a cola beer. If you haven't seen it yet, a cola beer one. That hasn't went up yet. That's really interesting. So collaboration we're doing with a whole bunch of beer tubers from Germany and Britain and the United States. Got invited into that. It's really cool, really strange, really exotic. Look up cola beer. It's a German thing, putting cola into beer to make it better. We made ours distinctly Canadian. You'll have to watch the video and see. Other than that, again, comment below about international beers you might want us to try. Lagers around the world you might want us to try. What you thought of this video, what you think of... Jeez, I almost knocked my microphone over. What you think of other videos. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. Smash some beers, but do it safely. For Fermented Nerds, I am Wally, and I am out.